Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Sagittarius. How are you? Let's see what your energies are. This is a general read, any aspect of your life. Take it how it best resonates. Sagittarius, what does Sagittarius need to know? Clarity, please, for Sagittarius. There we go. The green woman. Energy of manifesting, being determined. This could be money. Sometimes, with the green woman energy, I get a vibe of a little jealousy. Yeah, and we have the Knight of Arrows. So I feel that this is an energy of someone who's very focused. Okay, now this is someone who's decisive, but also taking the time to think things through. Someone's choosing their battles here. Okay, choosing the battles wisely, thinking things through. And we have balance, so lovely energy, temperance, being patient. So someone here is just being patient, thinking things through. But, this is an energy of temperance. And I love this card because it shows that we have two serpents here, both exactly the same except for the slight difference in their color. So what I feel here, it's an energy of someone just being patient, sort of choosing their battles, maybe making a choice. But it's also an energy of someone who kind of pulls back for a moment and looks at things kind of different. Okay, so what I feel here, it's an energy of manifesting someone who may be different than your usual type and just being patient about it. But it's about being decisive about what you want. Now, this could be yourself, or the Knight of Arrows could be another person. Okay, little Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And Sag, I feel it has to do with trying something different, or someone who may be seeing you different than their usual type because of the green woman, who's, it's a very powerful energy. It's, it's an energy of a person who's just determined, and either to manifest money, but it's also, you can see the fire here. See, that fire is lit. So it's an energy of sheer determination. This is an energy of someone who doesn't give up easily when they want something. Sagittarius. Here we go. So we have Six of Bows. So this is an energy of someone focusing on, this is your energy here, Sag. This is an energy of long-term planning, success, victory. Okay. But I do feel there's something that needs to be acknowledged. So if you have a specific type of person, or, it looks, this feels like, to me, an energy of someone who sees that they're very much the same as someone, but yet different. But it has to do with choosing the battles, okay? Thinking things through and becoming decisive. It has to do with clarity. Someone may want to clear something up here too. But this is an energy of someone who takes action and communicates. So I feel it has to do, I feel there's a lot of abundance, but I do feel there's a need to acknowledge something here, okay? Some of you, if you have a type and you haven't had a lot of success finding anything long term, whether it's work or your love life, it's about trying something different, something unique. Okay, so yeah, but something could feel off for some of you too. Like I say, you could have an energy of someone who's kind of thinking things through before they rush in. They may feel, something is off, but I actually feel we have an energy of something that's actually just right. Why? Because the temperance is about balance, two people balancing each other out. Okay, so yeah, I feel some of you have been, dating, playing the field, haven't really connected with anyone. Now, it could be someone, this energy directing towards you, where you have this person who's maybe rushed into a situation before because they didn't think things through. So I actually feel after a period of time, someone is changing their mind here. And the Six of Arrows tells me, see, it's an energy of something that wasn't successful. Someone's moved away to avoid a disaster. But what's so interesting is this is an energy of success, two cards of movement, moving forward, two sixes. So it's about forward movement, moving forward, taking time to get to know someone. See, it's an energy of someone who may have rushed into a situation, maybe changed their mind. They moved too quickly. Now we have this energy of someone thinking things through. They're seeing things different after a period of time. You see? Yeah, and it's an energy of learning to be patient too, taking the things that are learned if you want to have success, okay, taking more time to get to know someone. But it's also an energy of realizing, choosing the battles. If it feels like it isn't long-term, or it's something that you feel won't be successful, it's an energy of moving away to avoid a disaster, but taking something you learned from it. Now we have, yeah, perfect. Yeah, the ancestors. So this is an energy of like a mentor, okay? Could be talking to somebody. Someone could be telling someone here, take more time to get to know someone, but know when to move away to avoid a disaster. It's planning, preparing for success, and it could be financial. But I feel, and it could be a situation of trying something different, something unique, original. For those of you who are trying to, maybe find a way to make more money, to manifest what it is you want here. But I feel like you have this Knight of Arrows energy of this person who's rushed into a situation before. Now they're pulling back and seeing things different. Okay, you may have something in common, or you may be just right. So it could be a few different energies. But the ancestor is a mentor or somebody you can talk to, communicate, that has experience. And it's often a family member, somebody who you can count on to share information, gives you logical, but what's interesting, they give you logical advice. Okay, it's very grounded, but what's so interesting is this is a 5, so it has to do with change. Someone has changed their mind. They're seeing things, I feel, a little different here. So let's see where this goes. 8 of Arrows, struggle. So it's an energy of someone doing the same thing over and over again and not having success. Okay, so that's why I feel it's changed, taken lessons learned, know when to move away to avoid a disaster, but also take more time before someone changes their mind. It's about being a little more patient. So this could be a relationship situation, but it also could be a work situation. It really fits both very well. And 8 of Arrows, it's an energy of someone who keeps doing the same thing. Okay, thinking the same thing possibly as well, because it is cerebral. It's often just thoughts, but it's an energy of someone who I feel needs to kind of break free. Okay, someone breaking free from a pattern, a habit, okay, of doing the same thing. Let's have a look. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, so you look at that generosity, 9 of Vessels. So it's an energy of someone being a little cautious. See, being a little more patient, kind of, like I say, pulling back. Now, there could be someone who's interested in you in some way. Okay, they see that you're very much the same as they are, but yet different, which I feel creates balance, which is a very good fit. It's perfect. This is alchemy. It's chemistry. Okay, so someone here is kind of looking at things different. I feel we have a person who's in their thoughts. Yeah, and I feel it's an energy of someone who's doing the same thing over and over again. Now, if you have a type of person that's always attracted to you, okay, or you're manifesting this, it's telling you to try something different or a different kind of person, okay? The 9 of Vessels tells me it's an energy of being generous. See? Being generous, yeah. You got something new beginning. This could be a new job, anything new, yeah. See, it's about listening, not just talking, listening. Yeah. This could be someone giving advice. Often, it could be a counselor, just a family member, anybody, spiritual downloads, getting that little tap on the shoulder. It's time to try something different, a different type or something unique, okay, something that fits. But I like the fact of someone breaking free. So we have a person who's being cautious, a little careful what they wish for, but it has to do with someone who keeps doing the same thing and they never get what they want. Because it has to do with a person. This is a person who's pretty decisive, but they're not 100%. So it has to do with this person kind of focusing, okay, on this energy. They're doing some heavy thinking about this. And I feel someone's gaining some kind of clarity. See, it has to do with clarity, everything being exposed. So I see some happiness at the end of this, but it has to do with doing what makes you happy as well. Okay, but it's also an energy of someone who's attracted to maybe the same type of person. Okay, and it never seems to go long distance. It never seems to bring success. Whether it's, like I say, a job, a creative pursuit, or anything, it's just an energy of breaking free from a pattern. So, because I feel someone here is not getting what they want. And it also has to do with being more generous. Someone who keeps a lot of their feelings, emotions to themselves. Okay. See, we have someone who's gaining some clarity, some insight, I feel here too. See, doing some thinking, but it's also about listening. Yeah, let's see what this is all about. I feel it's just a person who keeps doing the same thing. They move away before they even, and if it is a relationship energy or, a love interest here, I feel it's someone who just needs to take more time to get to know someone. So I do see some kind of advice here from the ancestor. Let's look at that. Why is the ancestor here? There we go. Yeah, see? There's, I feel, trust issues. Okay. It also could be an energy of mixed messages. Okay. Maybe a little bit of mind games or manipulation, but there's an energy of two people at odds. Okay. So there's an energy, I feel there's an energy of someone who's kind of frustrated here. And it has to do with, I feel, communication. Maybe the way someone communicates. You see? So it's an energy of trust. Give me one more on that, just to clarify. Yeah, see, it's an energy of someone who has fear, afraid to trust, afraid, you know. This is just an energy, and it's also an energy of someone who keeps a secret. They keep something to themselves. It's emotional. See, it's about someone expressing themselves, being open. So, yeah, I feel like you got a person after a period of time are looking at things different here. And we also have the magician manifesting. See, someone who has all the tools they need to manifest what they want. Okay, but they keep doing the same thing. Now, I don't know if it's confusion, illusion, or fear, because I feel there's trust issues. But I also feel it has to do with communicating, someone showing their innermost self. See, this is someone who's not showing their innermost self. They're not being true to themselves is what I feel here. But I feel with the magician, it's, it's very much connected to this green woman. Okay. It's a feminine energy, but it has to do with someone who has everything they need to manifest their desires. They don't need to manipulate. They don't need to, but I feel it like it's mixed message or manipulation because of fear. Fear of being manipulated. Let's have a look at this Eight of Arrows. Yeah, I feel this is just like I say, it looks like a learning experience. Yeah, see, a single person, someone who's trapped in single. Okay, someone who actually has everything they need to manifest what they want, but they keep everything to themselves. They keep all their feelings, emotions to themselves. Very private, nothing wrong with that. But you can see this listening. Now, this is the Page of Arrows. Now, this is often the person who doesn't tell you everything. Okay, out of fear it being maybe used against them or, being manipulated. So it's someone who and it does have to do with someone being more generous with their feelings and emotions. But you can see we have someone who's, kind of closed off here. A little Virgo energy for some of you, but it's just an energy of somebody here, I feel, who is I do sense a little energy of a person thinking, kind of going within, doing the same thing over, being trapped in single. So, I mean, if you have a person who keeps coming towards you, okay, doing the same thing, and then they're closed off, and then they don't get what they want. But I feel a lot of it yourself not getting what you want. I do see a Leo energy here. Let's have a look at this Nine of Vessels. Why is this here? Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups. See, it's an energy of someone who wants something. See, I feel it has to do with that energy of being very emotional, being mature. Okay, ready. Some of you are ready for something new because I feel you're going to break free. Okay, but I feel it has to do with this this air sign energy here because I'm seeing it. Now, it could be a Gemini. I also see Cancer. There's, maybe Virgo, but it definitely Mercury energy. It has to do with mixed messages, communication, the way someone communicates, okay? I feel is a big part of it. There's a need to communicate. Now, it could be two people who have communication issues, but this, this Queen of Cups is telling me we have someone here who didn't get what they wanted. Okay, somebody didn't get what they wanted because they keep doing the same thing. Now, that could be chasing somebody or chasing something, okay? But I feel it's an energy with this mentor. It's about trusting your intuition, trusting your inner knowing, see? Watching for the red flags. So this is someone who maybe feels there's some red flags, but it could be yourself feeling this. You can flip that energy. But little Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, see? Someone's keeping some of their feelings to themselves here. Yeah, see, we have a person who didn't get what they wanted. They offered the cup and didn't get what they wanted. You see? Yeah, and I feel it has to do with a person who's a bit of a runner here too. Okay, now it could be yourself, could be this other person. Yeah. Let's have a look at this new energy with the sun. Why is the sun here? There we go. Yeah, see, we have someone pinned down by their thoughts, doing the same thing over and over again. So I do see a need to release. Okay, to take a little bit of a break, a little me time. I feel someone here is actually ready for love again too. This may be something that's happened, but we have another card, yeah. So it has to do with justice, doing something right. So now this could be a couple on a break or a separation in a marriage, because I feel we have someone who wants love. I see someone here wanting someone to be more generous. This is a person who's often quite generous, you see. I feel it has to do with reciprocity. And I'm surprised it hasn't come out. But the Nine of Vessels is about being generous. See? Kind and compassionate, loving, nurturing. Okay? This is someone who can be very forgiving, very open with their emotions, but another person isn't. We have a person who's keeping things to themselves. It's a person who kind of listens, but I feel what it is too. It's a person who doesn't always tell you everything you need to know. They're keeping secrets. Someone's keeping some kind of a secret here. It's going to be exposed, but there's the healing, the break, okay? But I actually feel there's something positive that's going to come out of this. And I do see something new here. So could be a person who's interested in you or vice versa as well. It's an energy whether someone's just right for someone. I feel we have a person who's looking at, feeling that temperance energy of just being patient after a period of time, pulling back and seeing something different. Now, if you've been seeing a person here and you feel like something is off, trust it. Pay attention to the red flags. I mean, maybe this is something you've learned some lessons about. Okay, if you've had someone who's manipulated. But I actually feel for a lot of you, it's just miscommunication, communication issues between two people. Someone's not sharing their feelings. See, they're keeping it all to themselves, where someone here is very open with them. So, yeah, and it has to do with, it could be marriage, okay, commitment, whether someone's, doing things just right. I see a break, possibly in a marriage here, a separation. Some of you are definitely, I feel, open. You're ready for love. So I do feel like you may have gone through a healing. You've taken a break. Maybe you're actually, learning to pay more attention to the signs, the signals, the red flags as well. There's the energy of change. See, there's some kind of change. Yeah, someone changing how they feel about a situation. So this could be somebody coming back around, okay? But there's a need for some kind of change. The way someone, I feel, expresses themselves, okay? It's also an energy of someone being fair. Somebody here may be, kind of feeling like they weren't fair. Okay. If it is a person who's manipulated to get what they want, it's an energy of someone filling someone's cup, giving them what they want, but not giving the other person what they want. We have someone who's a little full of themselves. We have somebody with a little bit of ego here. Yeah, so this is a person I feel. I don't necessarily feel like it's lying. It's a person who just doesn't tell you something. Okay. But it has to do with clarity. Now, it could be being exposed, where you have someone here where you feel something's off. They may be in another relationship. But for most of you, I feel there's a need for some kind of change. Somebody coming back around here. Yeah, some of you have changed too. Like, I feel almost like you not so sure yourself about marriage or commitment. There's the pole star, a little Aquarius energy. Now this is an energy of someone navigating their heart, their feelings. So I do see some kind of head and heart decision. I do see an energy of starting something new. You may have a person who's curious about you too. They want to know if you've started something new, because there's an energy of someone here I feel like But we have a person who needs to let go of things that don't serve them. And I feel it has to do with the secrecy or something emotional, baggage possibly of some sort from a past relationship or situation. But it has to do with someone's hopes and dreams, everything they could ever want. See, somebody was hoping for something here and they never got it. Somebody didn't take time to get to know someone, or they just kind of moved on, you see, because they may want to be single. Yeah. But I feel some of you, if you have a type and you're trapped in that cycle of just being single, you see, look at that. There it is. This is the energy of temptation, where someone's tempted. But you can see this is a slow moving energy, Page of Stones. You see, this is somebody who's thinking here about communicating, but it has to do with change. See, someone's changing their mind, or they've gone through some kind of change. I see a lot of abundance. I see someone manifesting money, working very hard, focusing on success. Definitely, I feel like there's some kind of separation where someone has healed. Okay, but be really cautious here of someone who comes back around just waiting for you to get over a situation. Okay, because like I say, someone's making a head and heart decision here, but also someone needs to let go. It looks like some kind of manipulation, a play on words, because this is often a person who doesn't really say a whole lot. You know, they just kind of communicate in a way where it's not very clear. So it has to do with mixed messages, somebody being more clear in their communication. Yeah. You got a person who's communicated or going to communicate in this way. So it feels like a temptation. But some of you, I feel like you've changed. Okay, some of you have already moved on, and it could be a person who's curious to see if you have. Now, it doesn't mean it's the person you've been dealing with. It could be someone else, someone new. Okay, someone here is doing some thinking, you know, about what it is they want here, their hopes and dreams, everything they could want. But it could be someone coming back around. I feel some of you have kind of moved on from a situation here. Yeah, you want to be careful of someone, their habits, their patterns. They come back in and do the exact same thing over and over. Why? Because they're afraid of something. See? Keeping a secret, not telling everything. They're hiding something. Now, it could be that they're already in a relationship for some of you, or it's a fear of commitment because of baggage from a past relationship. Yeah, there it is. Marriage, commitment. But you know what's interesting? There's a reason to celebrate. There's some positive energy here. I also see it has to do with someone's house, home. They have everything they need. They're, you know, a strong financial foundation. But I feel it's somebody whose hopes and dreams was marriage, commitment. Now, it's possible you have a person who has baggage because, you know, it almost looks like we have a person who was thinking of being married at some time to a particular person, and it wasn't successful. It wasn't long term. Okay. So, yeah. But, you know, the change tells me with this Queen of Cups, we have, you know, somebody here's definitely in that energy of didn't get what they wanted. Someone's hopes and dreams was love, marriage, commitment. You see, someone who's just right. See, someone didn't come in right. They didn't treat somebody right. They weren't fair. They didn't even, it's like this person moved on before they even took time to get to know someone. Okay. Now I feel it's because of trust issues, secrecy, things that are hidden. It could be emotional intimacy as well, but it's someone who's not showing their true self. They're hiding. They're wearing that mask, you see? Where we have a person who's much more open emotionally. Tell me about the Green Woman. Actually, let me grab this other deck. Tell me about the Green Woman. Why is the Green Woman here? What is the Green Woman doing? And what do we need to know? Yeah, see, there's been some Nine of Swords. There's somebody here's got some kind of regret. Now, it could be unfounded fear. Often it is. It's just a person who thinks and thinks so much. It's often frustration and stress, but it's very much connected to the sword energy. So I feel we have someone who's going to be, you know, being a little more cautious, playing it safe, choosing their battles or making choices in their love life, or it could be finance and career as well, because it does have to do with a house and a home. Okay, family, someone's financial foundation. Yeah. Tell me about this Knight of Arrows. Who is this? Yeah, see, it has to do with truth. The light bulb's going off. We have a person doing some thinking, you see? And it has to do with success and victory and truth. Someone's hiding some kind of truth here. Yeah, they're doing some thinking. Yeah, it could be other people involved. Gossip, talk, other people involved. Family, friends. Yeah, there's some kind of good news here, though. Like, you know, I'm seeing some kind of reunion or get together, some kind of event, something that's happened that has to do with truth. Now, what is this truth? What is this success? Yeah, I feel there, you know, like, oh yeah, we got King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, this is a person who generally, they go into their head, they think things through. Okay, this is someone who's thinking things through, but I feel we have someone who needs to temper their thoughts, because I feel someone has some regret here. This person's having regret. Now, I don't know what this is, whether it's gossip, talk, something that someone said, or they listened to somebody else and didn't follow their heart. So there may have been some gossip or other people involved. Yeah. There you go. So, yeah, but what's so positive about it is this person's pulling back a little, seeing things different. You know, like I say, and it could be yourself too, like, you know, taking a little more time to get to know somebody and paying attention to the red flags. Somebody said something. I feel was talk, gossip, other people involved in this. Okay, whatever it is. Yeah, there it has to do with, now this is a legacy. It's safety, security, financial stability. Now this could be a working partnership. Someone's regretting something, but I feel they have unfounded fear. There's some unfounded fear of someone chasing somebody, okay? Chasing after somebody. Someone's ego and pride getting in the way too. That's what I feel. There's just an energy of someone there's a play on words, a little bit of a manipulation, but I don't feel that someone is out to cause harm. It's their own fear. Okay? They're hiding something here. They're trying to manipulate. Yeah, definitely a fear of commitment too, committing to a situation, whether it's work or not. I mean, this could be a business opportunity. It has to do with financial abundance, prosperity, but it's also partnering up. See, two people partnering up that are just right, but yet different. So what this tells me, as far as work, we have someone doing some serious thinking, probably thinking too much. Yeah, it's a person who analyzes things sometimes to death, you know, and then starts to feel, you know, a lot of stress. But the Ten of Pentacles is definitely telling me if it is a work situation, it's energy of somebody here who brings something to the table. Okay, this is someone who really brings something to the table, something unique. Okay, so and I do feel an energy of some kind of partnership or work situation, where we have a person who's now seeing that someone really brings something to the table here. But do watch out for a play on words, okay? We have you know, there could be a little mirroring here between yourself and another person too, because the moon's here twice with a Magician. See? It's an energy of keeping things to yourselves. But I feel, you know, the Queen of Cups is generally pretty open with their feelings and emotions. This is someone mature, okay? It doesn't mean they're older. It just means mature emotionally, okay? So I do see an energy of being of kind and compassion. Someone didn't treat someone right, and I feel they didn't take time to get to know this person. Now they want to come back around, you see, but they're going to reach out in a way where it's tempting. So they're going to try to tempt you. Okay, so what they do is it's kind of like dropping a hint to tempt you to give them, fill my cup, indulge me, give me what I want, give me attention when I want it. But the Queen of Cups is someone, if you don't get someone doesn't give you attention, going and getting it somewhere else and moving on. I feel someone here's looking. They're curious to see if someone started something new, if they've moved on, because I do see a little bit of reunion, getting together here, talking about a situation here. But I feel this is mostly in someone's head. There it is. See, a new opportunity. See, there's the cup, offering this cup to someone else, because we have a person who's no longer giving someone attention. But, you know, someone's trying to find out who you're maybe giving attention to, okay, or maybe you are, because I do see a little jealousy. And someone's having some serious regrets about manipulating or not being open and honest. It has to do with someone who hasn't shown their true self. There it is. Confirmation. Moving away to avoid a disaster. This is someone who feels something is off. They feel they're being manipulated. Now it could be yourself with this person too. You see, that's the red flags. Paying attention to the red flags. There's definitely lessons being learned. Tell me more about the Magician. Yeah, I feel it's just a play on words, the way someone's communicating. There's the Hangman. This is someone who's failed to see. Okay. Now, it could be someone who just refused to make a decision. They couldn't make a decision. Okay. And it's possible there was a choice, some kind of choice to be made. But it's a person who I feel just they're afraid of whatever decision they make is going to be the wrong decision. So they just don't make a decision. But it's also a person who has the blindfold on. Okay. Somebody needs to take off the blindfold. So really, if you have a type and the same thing keeps happening, somebody with people who don't want to commit, it's telling you to try a different kind of person, okay? To try something different. But I feel someone's seeing you. You're different than their usual type, okay? So it's somebody, I feel it's just a person feeling a bit suspicious. See, there it is, the indecision, the Two of Swords, okay? And then the Hanged Man energy. Okay, seeing things from a different perspective, taking off the blindfold. Now, I see someone here having some introspection. See, after a period of time, they're seeing things different. I feel we have a person who moved away to avoid a disaster before they even had all the truth, before they even had the facts. Okay, so like I say, the blindfolded indecision. This is somebody who I feel failed to see. Okay, failed to recognize that two people were actually very much the same. But with the past energy where someone has baggage, this is a person who's likely rushed into something, okay, and it didn't go very well. It wasn't long term. It wasn't successful. So there's regret. They have some regrets to do with that. But I feel someone's regretting moving on here. See, not taking more time. But it has to do with what's been done in the past. Yeah, definitely baggage. Yeah, see, we have the devil, someone obsessed. Now, it could be an obsession with money. It could be something to do with finances. Now, this could be a person who gets chased a lot, for whatever reason. Maybe they're financially successful. Okay, maybe they're very attractive, whatever the situation. It's an energy where it looks appealing to begin with. But the devil tells me here there's an obsession. Someone may have had a very unhealthy relationship or some kind of obsession with financial stability, security, money, you see. But yeah, I think we got a person who's crazy about someone here, and they didn't share it. They kept it to themselves, a secret. But there's definitely an unhealthy, some baggage from a past situation. Yeah, see, someone has regrets. Okay, so to do with the past. See, crying over spilt milk, it's a 5. See, it's a person who feels like there's no hope. They're crazy about someone, so they're in their head and they keep thinking and thinking. They can't get this out of their mind. Yeah, I feel it's just a person who didn't show their true self. It's kind of an energy of being trapped in a lie or trapped in a pattern, because now someone feels there's kind of no way out of it, like there's no hope, but they're crazy about someone. But I do feel this issue of the looking at this negativity comes from another situation. That's why it's an energy of letting go of baggage. Someone needs to show their true self. Yeah, we have love here. See, choices in love, choosing that path. There's some strong Gemini energy, some Pisces. There's definitely Pisces, Cancer, a lot of emotional energy here. But yeah, someone here I feel has moved on, ready to offer a cup to someone else, choosing another path, because we have a person who's keeping secrets. See, keeping secrets or not communicating. Now, it could be this person who feels somebody is the other person's keeping secrets, because we have two people who don't trust each other. And it's because of past situations, things that have happened. Now, the Lovers is a bond, a connection. I also see a lot of chemistry. See, there's an attraction. Someone's really attracted to someone. High vibrational, very positive, a lot of chemistry, you see. But we have someone who's not showing their true self. They're not emotionally connected, okay? So it's sort of like they're a little bit detached. See, hiding something, fear of commitment. Or some of you may have someone who has a choice. They actually may be in a relationship with someone else. We have a person, I feel, who, it looks like we have a person that starts out not being able to make a decision. Okay, and if there is a choice between two, it's someone who may have gone back and forth between two people. Tell me more about the Lovers. It's a choice in love. Someone's choices in love here. There, little Aries energy, someone taking a leap of faith. See, looking one last look over the shoulder and going down this path. I feel we have a person who's a runner. But I also see someone who's used to being chased. See, you're not chasing, you're different. So this tells me you're not chasing, you're not going to chase this person. If you've done it before and you've gotten the same results, you're certainly not going to. You see, now the Four of Wands is here, financial stability. Okay, I do see healing of a relationship, but this is also a single person. See, we have two single people here. 7 of Stones. Okay, there's an energy of two single people with the Lovers here. Or we have someone, for some of you, definitely, we have a person who could be stepping out on a relationship. So just really pay attention to the red flags, some of you. But most of you, I feel we have a person who's crazy about you, focused a lot on money, and like an unhealthy obsession with success and money. Okay, so it's like, it's not you, it's them kind of energy. But I also see a healing with the 7 of Stones, being patient and healing. Someone's waiting patiently for someone to get over something, to heal. Yeah, we have yeah, there you are. You know what you want. You're not settling though. Okay. And I also see an Aries energy for some of you. So you can definitely flip this, Sag. If you are a masculine energy, okay, you could have a feminine Aries here. But I feel for a lot of you, you know, it's really just about looking before you leap, being cautious. Some of you have rushed into situations and taken risks before and not got what you wanted. I don't see you doing it again. I see lessons learned. But I also feel this person has lessons they need to learn as well. So, but I feel there's a choice, making a choice, maybe even between two. Some of you could be moving on. In another direction. Yeah, look at that, the stag, someone taking the lead. You got a person here who wants to start something with you. So it does look like you're moving on from one, but I still feel like there's someone coming back around determined. You know, so just, it's telling you to look, to make sure they're changed, to be wise. Look before you leap, okay? But I also see someone here, they may have a little Aries in their chart or be an Aries. They may be also in that energy of pushing through that fear, see, to commit to a situation. So it's an energy of investing. So it's making sure this person's invested, paying attention to the signs. And I feel it's emotionally, connecting emotionally, okay? Because if you have a person who just comes in when they want attention, okay, they just want attention and they come in, and but they don't really connect emotionally, okay? That's where I feel like you want to be careful, because it does look like there's someone here tempted to reach out, okay? But that, I mean, the stag is generally very positive. It has to do with a lot of personal growth, inner growth, but it's also a person who takes the lead, not afraid to take the lead to start something. So some of you have got some kind of choice to make here. It's either someone coming back around, and you may have someone new. So it's telling you to kind of pull back and make sure. If you feel something is off, it may be, okay? But I definitely feel there's trust issues between two people, okay? Yeah, there's the Ace of Arrows. This is an energy of someone taking the lead, speaking the truth. Okay? Someone's having some regrets here. Could be yourself, like I say, looking at things different. You may be feeling different. We have two people at odds here, see? But the truth is that introspection, going within, or just seeing the truth. There it is. I think someone who's seeing the truth. You have something in common, okay? It's an energy of acknowledging the things you have in common. It's about building each other up, not tearing each other down. That's why I feel there's a separation in an actual marriage or relationship here. And I do see someone should have listened, should have took someone's advice. Maybe you gave someone advice at some point. I feel there's someone who kind of looks up to you a little bit here too, some of you, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I feel there's a lot going on here, but I feel it has to do with cooperating, compromising, the things you have in common, you know, picking someone who's compatible. So I feel a lot of you, it's like, you know, really looking before you leap, making sure someone is compatible. But I feel this person mirrors, they're in that same energy, because I do feel you've got this King of Swords energy, this person. I do feel they have possibly Aries or Scorpio in their chart. I feel this person, someone who was unable to make a decision. They weren't seeing, the blindfolds on. They failed to recognize, and it has something to do with themselves, okay, their own fear. Yeah. Wow, there we go. Eight of Vessels, rebirth, feeling ready for some of you are ready for something new. You know what you want, you're not settling. I feel like you're going to take your own advice. If you've given, I feel there's someone here actually wishes that they would have listened to you, or maybe it's yourself thinking you wish you would have listened to your intuition if there was red flags. Take that how it resonates. Tell me about the Queen of Bows. Where's this headed for you? Yeah, see, it's a healing. It's an awakening. Someone's gone through an awakening. See, waking up. Someone's waking up to the idea of love here too. Like I can see someone healing. You see, this is the awakening, and this is what happens when someone goes within and does that, you know, looks at things from the other person's perspective, how they would feel. We have a person who wasn't fair. They didn't treat someone right, and I do feel there's regret. Some of you could get a communication from someone, but some of you, it's your own regret for taking a risk and not getting what you want, and allowing it to happen more than once. So that's where I feel that wake-up call. And it's so interesting with the sun here, you can see things are much clearer. See, some of you are much clearer. You know exactly what you want. And I do feel like you're learning to recognize when you're compatible. Okay. I also see some of you getting recognition where you feel like there's no hope to get some kind of recognition that you actually deserve. Okay. And I see you getting it. I do see change. I see financial abundance and change coming in. Tell me about the World. Yeah, see, we have someone who's waiting for the all clear. See, I feel like you got a person who wants to clear something up, but they're not so sure if you're still angry. The fire's burning. You see clearance, clearing things up, clearing things out. See, it has to do with a person I feel who wasn't clear in their communication what it is they wanted. So they didn't communicate clearly, or they may have manipulated a play on words. It's almost like it's a person who wants the other person to express themselves. They want them to start it. See, so they drop a hint and they're hoping it's going to be fulfilled, but they didn't get what they wanted. Okay? Because I actually feel some of you, like I feel there's a little bit of that energy of, the fire burning, being guarded, Seven of Bows, being defensive, someone who keeps coming back doing the same thing. They come in and they push someone away. See, pushing somebody away here, keeping them at arm's length because they're afraid where this goes next. But really watch if there is choices here, okay? That there isn't a third party situation or a marriage that's being hidden. Most of you, it's just someone who's afraid to commit. See, we have a person who's failed to recognize a magical opportunity. They failed to see the cup. There's a cup under here, that opportunity. See, someone failed to recognize what they had. It could have been everything they ever wanted. But I also see someone didn't either take their own advice, or I feel someone's acknowledging they should have listened if you gave them advice. So I don't know what that's about, but I see it here. Yeah, see, someone missed an opportunity. Some of you, I feel like you're bored of this. Someone who keeps coming back in, pushing you away. Okay, rejection. So this is someone who actually got rejected because they kept doing the same thing. They weren't communicating clearly. They weren't committing to the path. There it is, the awakening, Queen of Cups energy. It's been an uphill battle. Some of you have had a tough time. You see, but I actually feel like some of you have healed. You're ready for love again. I feel like, that's that you're almost there kind of energy. I see rebirth, feeling renewed after a break, clearing things up. But I definitely can feel someone wanting to come back around because they have regret. Now, as far as work, there's not a whole lot to do with work other someone burning the midnight oil, working a lot. Okay, maybe focusing on that because they don't want to face something. Someone doesn't want to face something. And I feel it is they want to reach out, but they don't want to face it. Okay, it's a fear. It's something deeply ingrained emotionally. So, yeah, there's just, like I feel, it's really just that runner chaser kind of energy. But I feel it's telling you to just learning to pay attention to the red flags. I mean, it could be you having regrets. I feel we have a person who's got regrets from something they did before, so they carry on that, they have that baggage from it. So like I say, trust issues and mirroring. See, slow and steady wins the race. It's a person who moves very slowly, see, feeling apprehensive. They want this to be successful. So that's why I feel you got a person coming back around. They're definitely focused on money. I mean, it could be someone's pride and ego. They don't have a lot of money, okay, or they've kept that a secret. So it's like they've got trapped in possibly some deception. Maybe it could be lies for someone too, okay? Yeah. Wow. There we have. See, positive news. The stork. So there's some kind of good news coming in. I feel this person's definitely higher vibrational, maybe healing, maybe you've done some inner work, but I do see some kind of communication. Now, it could be online, someplace. Okay, but I also see the energy of friends and family, some of you getting out there. I feel some of you are getting out there again too. But whoever this person is, they're in your energy. Okay, yeah. I wish you guys the best here. Yeah, there it is, a little struggle. See, you got a person, should I or shouldn't I? See, it has to do with someone approaching you. You may have somebody who wants to approach you in public. Okay, they could be waiting to get you alone. So they're back and forth whether they should or shouldn't here. Three of Bows. So I see someone waiting. See, someone's waiting. While someone here is waiting, and I feel like it's probably yourself. Okay, this person's back and forth in their head. Should I or shouldn't I? But you may feel that if this person comes back around, you may weigh the pros and the cons, whether you should give this person another opportunity. Okay, now this could even be a job situation, giving it another opportunity. But I mean, this Three of Bows is an energy of someone looking elsewhere. See, waiting and waiting. Someone's bored, tired of waiting for someone. It's time to look elsewhere. Because why? Someone here's not giving you attention. But I feel this person's looking to see who you're giving attention to. Yeah, we know the Queen of Cups. You know, if you're not going to pay attention to me, I'm not going to sit around waiting, and that's what I feel. We have a Queen of Cups who's ready, open to the idea of love again here after healing, the Great Awakening. Whew. Yeah. There we have it. See, there we have the Ten of Stones. Feeling like home. See, I feel like there's someone here who was very comfortable with you at some point, feeling like home. See, they're weighing the pros and the cons if they should reach out. I think they have a fear of being rejected, because I do think this person's ego. Maybe it's already happened. I don't know. But like I say, they've been really focusing on money, but their pride and ego's gotten in the way. Okay, so it's a person who wants to be financially stable before they start something. So I don't know if this person's said they have lots of money when they don't, because there's been a lie. Someone's been trapped in some kind of lie here. Okay, yeah, but this is a person who, like, woulda, coulda, shoulda, should have just told the truth. Ten of Stones, financially stable. See, safety, security, partnering up with someone you have something in common with. Some of you could be also realizing after a period of time you have nothing in common with someone, or it's a person who chose someone else only and it wasn't successful because they found out they have nothing in common with that person. So pretty interesting energy here. Now, I feel most of you, you're going to have a person, you know, coming towards you, possibly reaching out. So I feel you're going to be tempted, okay? Or they're going to try to tempt you into doing something. So do take care. Pay attention to the red flags, okay? And yeah, just make wise choices. Look before you leap, all right? Take care, and we'll see you soon.